Hello and welcome to Fashion Report Friday, the weekly video series getting you the absolute most from the Fashion Report minigame located in the Gold Saucer when judging begins every Friday. This is week 102 and this time around the theme is not quite ready for battle. The clues this time around are 2 chains for helm, fashion bandit for your chest, giving the fingerless for gloves, and flap in front for your legs. In this video we'll have a 100 score, the easiest possible 80 and an 80 with dies. So without further ado, this is what I did for 100 score. For 100, I went with the bronze chain coif. This is actually something you can buy from low-level city-state vendors such as Gwalter in the Steps of Thal Market District, or you can craft this with armorer at low level. You can also pick up the mithril chain coif if you'd rather, but that's got slightly higher of a purchase, so there's not really much reason to go for that. Other alternatives include the cobalt chain coif, the dark steel chain coif, the doctor's chain coif, the Templar's chain coif, and the Vermilion chain coif, and those will all work for gold rating, but of course why go for any of those when you can get one from a vendor that will work just the same with basically a cost of 264 gil. Next up is the chest piece. This is the kicker for 100 this week. This might be a bit of an issue for some of you. Basically what it comes down to, if you want a 100 score with all of the pieces equipped and not mixing and matching with dyes, you're going to need to go for the Woad Sky Raider's fur. Now, any of the Woad furs will actually work. These are chest pieces that are drop off of the last boss, and indeed the 2 chests have a chance to drop them as well before the last boss of Som Al Normal. This Heavensward dungeon is an absolute potato to get this item to actually drop. I ran this several times this morning, which is why the video is slightly late, trying to get this chest piece, and essentially we're going for the tanking one, which is the Sky Raider's fur, because of course we have the tanking restriction imposed by that bronze chain coif, or any of those helms as well that we chose earlier. For the gloves, I went with the fingerless leather gloves. These are available from all low-level city-state vendors. In fact, all of the fingerless gloves in the game should work. This includes the fingerless hard leather gloves, the goat skin gloves of gathering, boar skin gloves of gathering, the peace skin gloves of gathering, raptor skin gloves of gathering, and the fingerless goat skin gloves. All of those fingerless gloves should work, and yeah, pretty much all of those I've listed are from low-level city-state vendors, so take your pick. But of course, the fingerless leather gloves that we're using at the start there are the cheapest, coming in at only a 126 gil cost, which is obviously the best option. For the legs then, I went with the chimerical felt breeches of fending. You can actually buy these from a vendor, the repository node in Aziz's Law, which is the the endgame zone for Heavensward, or you can actually craft these with Weaver as well. Alternatives include the kudzu culottes of crafting and gathering, both of those will work for gold, and the nomad's breeches of maiming, striking, aiming, and healing will also give you gold rating, and those are legs that drop in the Bardam's Metal Stormblood dungeon if you would rather. So now we've looked at the 100 score and realized that chest piece might be a bit too much of an issue for you because the drop rate is frankly absurd. The dye options are as follows. If you want to dye any gear in the game, dye a weapon general purpose dark green, your helm soot black, your chest mole brown, your arms mole brown, your legs soot black, and finally your feet soot black. And that will give you 80 score guaranteed if you have a piece of gear equipped in every slot of your character. And finally, the easiest possible 80, well, we're going to go with pretty much any chest piece in the game dyed mole brown dye, and then we're going to get those fingerless leather gloves, those 126 gil cost from a low-level city-state vendor gloves, and we're going to dye those mole brown dye as well. With every other slot on your character sheet filled with something, will give you an easy 80 guaranteed. So thank you kindly for watching this week's Fashion Report. Hopefully this was helpful in some way. Feel free to leave your own comments below and suggestions of other items to use to get better and easier scores. And of course, check out the description of this video for a link to the weekly Fashion Report Reddit thread where a lot of this stuff is theorized. Thank you kindly for watching, and I'll see you all next time.